Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this little laundry room in a bottle. And basically everything in here I'm going to make pretty much just about all of it, but most likely won't be putting it together on camera, because once you make everything that I have in here, you can put it together the way you want to. And you can use any size bottle or container you want. It could be big or it could be little. It could be whatever you decide to go with. It does not have to be this big. But I've already started one. I posted it to my group, and this is it right here. I'll turn it around in a second. But this, I'm going to show y'all how I made pretty much everything in here. And so let's just get started. So basically I have one that I've already started. I posted it to my group, so y'all have already seen what color I decided to go with. And I decided to go with red. And my washer and dryer, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it's black and yeah. And then over here I have a shelf here, and I have a table here, and I'll show y'all how to make all of this. So we're just going to set this out of the way, and the first thing we're going to do is make the washer and dryer, which I have here. Now you can make these side by side, or you can make them stacked. I'm going to do it side by side. If you want to make it stacked, all you have to do is take a small piece of wood that is the same length this way, stick it on, and stick this back here to give it a little space to make it look like it's stacked. But like I said, I'm going to do mine side by side. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my hot glue gun. I'm using hot glue for the video. Normally I would use wood glue. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some hot glue down the side of this. And we're just going to stick this together just like this. And we are going to take our translucent Scoopy, which is a liquid clay, which is also a bond. And I'm just going to go ahead and start doing putting the details on the front of my washer and dryer. And since both sides are going to be the exact same thing, I'm not going to do both sides. I'm just going to do the one because they're going to be the exact same. So we're just going to start with a small ball of black clay. And you can paint this any color you want. And we're just going to stick that here. And matter of fact, I'm not even going to use and then we're going to take another piece of clay and we're going to roll it into a little cylinder, and we're just going to go ahead and put it around just like this. And you're just going to cut away any of the extra. And this is what you're going to have so far. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put the other details on. Just gonna go ahead and smear this on where I want everything to be stuck. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our knob, and you're just gonna make a ball, and you're just gonna take it on your finger and you're just gonna smush it just a little bit, and you're gonna end up with a round shape like this. And you're just going to stick that right at the top corner or wherever you want to put it. You could do this any way you want to. It does not have to look like mine. And then we're just going to stick one. We're just going to put a little bit of this more glue down. We're just going to stick that here. And we're going to stick another one. Just going to move this for a minute. Stick those down on here just like that. Stick this back on here. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm doing the my washer and dryer. And yours does not have to look like this. Yours can be any way you want it to be. But I'm going to just go with this, and then I am going to put a little bar here like that. Smash that onto place. And then I am going to go ahead and I am gonna put a little we're just gonna take and roll another little cylinder, and we're just gonna stick this down on here. And this is gonna be your washer and dryer. This is the washer dryer. You can do this side the way you did this side. You're going to do this side the exact same way. So I'm going to set this to the side because I'm not going to do both of them on camera. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the little sweeper. And this is what I use. I use a food coloring container because I don't like throwing anything away. And you can go with whatever pipe cleaner you want. I'm going to go with red. Why? Because red is my favorite color. I absolutely love it. So we're just going to stick that in. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to stick a little bit on here and stick this down just like this. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this on here just like that. Then we're going to bend it back around. So you're going to bring it back over itself. And then you're just going to put a little bit of glue right here. And then we're just going to stick this here just like that. And then we're going to bring it over. And you're just going to push it up. Just like this. And we're going to stick a little bit of glue here. Push this down like that. Or you can push it back. That's the fun with pipe cleaners. You can bend them and shape them any way you want to. And I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off. And this is what we have so far. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take and make the little suctioning part, the part that sucks up the trash. So basically what I did was I took 2 popsicle sticks and I cut them in half. Grab my pliers and I just cut them just like this. Since that one popped off somewhere, I'm not going to go chase it. And I'm just going to grab another one. Make sure they're even. And then you cut that one. Put a little bit of glue. Stick it together. Put a little glue here. Put this right here just like this. Give it a little pressure. And then we're going to take our 2 buttons that I have here. These are going to be the wheels. And then we're going to just stick them on. This is the way I do my sweepers. I'm pretty sure there's other videos out there, but this is how I do it. And like I said, you can paint this any color you want to. And here is your sweeper. So we're going to set that to the side. Next, we are going to do the little shelves. Let me turn this around. I have, as you can see, I have a couple shelves here. I have a shelf here. And only thing I did was those, which is super easy. There really wasn't nothing too hard to it. I made 4 of them, all different sizes. And what I did was I took this wood here. This is the wood I used. And I took one of my pieces. I set it here. I took my pencil And then I just basically traced it, made an outline of it. And I took my saw, which I'm not going to do on camera because then that requires me to be away from my camera. So I drew an outline, as you can see, and I cut it out. And this is the shape. This is what I got. And as you can, like I said, I made 4 of them, different sizes. And you can paint them any color you want. I decided to go with black since my bottle is white. And next thing I'm going to show you is how to do the little broom. And only thing I did was took a toothbrush and cut the handle off. That's all I did was cut the handle off. And then I took my wooden dial that I have here and I cut that in half to make 2. And I just took a dab of hot glue, stuck it there, put this down on here just like this. And you hold it for a minute because it does not take hot glue long to dry. And then you can paint it. Like I mentioned, I painted mine red and black. And you can paint it any color you want to. We're going to set that to the side. Next, we are going to do the little mop that I have here. So, only thing I did was I took some yarn. Grab my scissors. And I cut the yarn down to size. And I'm just going to cut a little more. And it does not have to be even because it's going to be cut again. So basically just take some hot glue and put it around your stick. Pinch your yarn. And be careful because this hot glue is hot. Don't want to burn your fingers. And just going to put a little pressure. And we're just going to move this little green piece. And we're going to go around and we're going to do that again. Put a little bit of pressure. And then what I do is I take a longer piece of yarn and I take it, put my mop down on the middle, just like this, and I'm going to tie it off. Flip it over and we're going to tie it off again. Pull it tight and cut off any extra. And you can make this mop as long or as short as you want. I'm going to hold it there and I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to move this out of my way. And here's your little mop in your broom. So we're just going to set those to the side because we're done with those. And next, we already made that. So next we're going to do the little ironing board. And basically all I done, like really, I just took a jumbo popsicle stick, cut the end off, and I took my pencil and I literally just sketched out an ironing board. And I don't know how well you can see it, but all I did was sketched it out. And I'm going to take my shears and I'm going to cut like this. And then I'm just going to grab my scissors and I'm just going to cut around the part that I just cut. That I just sketched, I mean. And then you're going to, and you can make this as big or as little as you want. Mine's is, this one is not super big because I've already made one and I'm just showing y'all how it's done. So we're going to round off this part. Just like that. And then you're going to take your sandpaper and you're just going to smooth the edges. Just rounding them off. That's all we doing. And this is what you're going to end up with. And then we're going to take our sticks and we're going to cut, oops, here. And we're going to cut another one, just like this. And it's going to be, you're going to take your hot glue, and you can make, this is going to be a small ironing board, but like I said, you can make it whatever size you want to. And you're going to have this, and we're just going to glue that down. So we're just going to put some hot glue on the bottom of this, and we're just going to turn this upside down, and we're just going to hold it and let it do its thing. And I'm not going to sit here and hold this while it dries. I'm going to move on to something else. So I'll bring that back. We're going to stick that there. And I have these little clothespins here, but I did not make these. I bought them at Dollar Tree. And we have our hangers that we have here. The little clothes hangers that I made out of clothespins, safety pins. So what we're going to do is, let me get a safety pin. A paper clip. I'm going to get just going to grab me a paper clip. I was looking for a big one so y'all can see. Here we go. So we're going to take a paper clip, and all you're going to do, you're going to pull it out just like this. Pull this up. Pull this one up just like that. Push this back in. And as you can see, it's starting to take shape. Then we're going to take our pliers and we're going to bend this back just a little bit. And then we're going to take our scissors and cut off a little of this. Well, I probably can't use those, but I'll use these. And then you're going to take him, after you bend that back a little, you're going to bring this back in this way. In. Going to pull this back just a little more. Bring this back down. And there you have your clothes hanger. And the last thing that we are going to be making is the laundry detergent bottles. So all I did was, here's my laundry detergent bottles. And all I did, seriously, all I did was took some I took some images off the computer. I printed them out on paper. I then cut the image out, whichever one you decide to go with. I just cut it out just like this. Then we're just going to cut this out. If y'all hear anything, those are my two dogs in there. Okay. So once we got that cut out, I took a piece of cardboard paper. It could be as thick or as thin as you want it. And basically, all I done was took some hot glue, stuck this down on that hot glue, Just like that. And then I just cut that out. Coco and Minnie cut it out. Sorry, y'all. Those are my dogs in the background. They're being naughty. And this is like, seriously, like, when I tell y'all this craft was not hard, it really wasn't. Like, and there you have it. And if you want to take that, this part, the handle part out, I just take my X-Acto knife and I just very carefully. And if you are a kid and you're going to be making this craft, get adult supervision before messing with anything sharp. Because you do not want to cut yourself. It would not be good. And there you have it. Your laundry detergent bottle. And you're gonna do the same thing for all of the laundry detergent bottles that you want. And the last thing that I'm gonna show y'all is this little footstool right here, which all you need is those little sticks that I showed you, and I just cut them down to size. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and glue them into place. So I'm going to grab my hot glue, and I'm just going to take one of them, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on them. Stick this here just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing to my next one. Just going to stick that here. And then we're going to put a little bit of hot glue on the ends like this. And we're going to stick that on. We got one side done. Next, we're going to do the other side. And the fabric that I used or for the towels and the clothes and stuff, that's just felt and extra fabric that I had laying around the house. I didn't go out and buy anything specific for this project. I just basically used what I already had on hand. And yeah, so you don't have to run out and buy anything for this project. Yeah. So now what we have here is we have two pieces like this. And you're just going to take them. Let's get rid of that glue strings. I don't like that stuff. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to put some hot glue on them. And we're just going to hold them just for a minute and give the hot glue time to dry. That's what we have so far. And then you want to take and grab you a stick, cut a little off, and put down on the top. And that's it. And there is your little footstool for your laundry room in a bottle. And I think I pretty much showed y'all everything that I made in here, except the laundry detergent and I think that's it. Oh, and the paper towels. But I'll do that in my next video when I put everything, when I start putting everything together. Right now this video is already a little longer. I hope y'all don't, it's okay with it being long, but I really wanted to take my time and show y'all how I made everything in here. Like I said, except the laundry detergent bottles. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and do those laundry detergent bottles right now. So the yellow one back there, I don't really know. You could use that as dish soap or whatever you want to call it, but we're just going to set this to the side, and I'm going to grab some yellow clay. And yep, what you're going to do is go ahead and you're going to shape that yellow. This clay is kind of crumbly because I didn't really have a whole lot of time to condition it, because I just decided to just show y'all. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. So hold on a second, my little Coco is in here. She decided to come in here and sit with me, so sorry about that. So we just gonna put her back there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll into a cylinder shape like this. You're going to take your finger, squeeze, and you're going to flatten the bottom just like this. And then you're going to squeeze here just like that. And you're going to push up at the top just like this. And then we're going to grab some black clay. Where did I put it? Here's. And this is going to be the lid of the bottle. So we're just going to roll it, and then we're just going to flatten it just a little bit, just like this. And then we're just going to stick this on here, and we're just going to give it a little bit of a label. So we're just going to stick that here. There's your little tiny bottle of whatever you want to call it. Dish soap, laundry detergent. I don't really know, but I'm going to reach down in my drawer. And I am going to grab some white clay. And I am going to make the bottle of bleach. And I'm going to grab a little bit of my blue clay. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll this bottle into like a bleach shape. So all I'm doing is this. I'm going to push that down a little bit, and then I'm going to take some more white clay, and I am going to make the handle of the bottle. So we're just going to stick this here, and then we're going to push this out here just like that. And then I am going to take my, I'm not happy with that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to redo it because I was not happy. So I'm going to reshape this. There we go. And then I'm going to roll this out, my handle, and I'm going to put my handle on. And there we have that. And I'm going to give it a label, not a big one. We're going to stick that there. And we're going to make a lid the same way that we made the lid for the for the dish soap. And there we have it. And there's your little bottle of bleach. So, I showed y'all how to make almost everything in there. Only thing, the bar that I'm using to hold that across, that's just a wooden dial. You can get those at Walmart or Dollar Tree. And that's it. I showed y'all how to make everything in there. And now all y'all have to do is just put it together any way you want to. And if y'all want to see me put my laundry room in a bottle together on camera, I would totally do that for y'all. If y'all want to see it, just let me know down in the comment box. And once again, thank you for watching this video. And I hope y'all have a nice night. Good night and bye.